Students, we are going to start exercise 3.4. This is the problem number 3. We want to find out the inverse of this matrix, and we know that there are the two methods for finding the inverse. First, elementary row transformation, and second one, elementary column transformation. And we also know that in elementary row transformation we are moving in anti-clockwise direction, means first element we are making the 1, then second we are making the 0, then third we are making the 1, and then fourth we are making the 0. But when we are using the elementary column transformation, we are moving in clockwise direction, means in this direction we are moving. Then first element we are making the 1, then second we are making the 0, then third we are making the 1, and then fourth we are making the 0 by using elementary column transformation. So let us see how we can solve. Now in this problem we are going to use elementary column transformation. So solution you have to see. Let P this is equal to 1, 3, 2, 7, and here we are going to use elementary column transformation, and P this is equal to Pi. So P this is given 1, 3, 2, 7, and then this is the P, and here identity matrix means 1, 0, 0, 1. So first element this one is given, so there is no problem. Then after you have to see second element, and this with the help of this one we want to make this 3, 0. So in C2 means in second column we want to do C2 minus 3C1. Then what we will get? In first column there is no change, and here you have to see C2, this is the means 3, and then minus 3 into 1 means 3 minus 3 means this is the 0. And for second one you have to see this C2 means this 7, and then 3 into this is the 2 means 7 minus 6, this is the 1 we will get. Same operation here in this side you have to apply. In first column there is no change, and in second column this you have to do means this is the 0, and then after minus 3 into 1 means minus 3 we will get, and then after here you have to see 0, and then after minus 3 into 1 means we will get this is the 1. Now after that here this is become 1. Now here we want to make 0, then we want to apply C1, this is equal to C1 minus 2 times C2. Then what we will get, you have to see in this side we will get 1, and then after this is the 2 minus 2, this is become 0, and here this is the 0 and 1, and in this side this is the P. Here we will get C1, this is the 1, and then after this is the minus 2 into minus 3 means plus 6 plus 1 means we will get 7, and then after this is the here when we are going to calculate we will get minus 2, and then after this is the minus 3, and then this is the 1. Here you have to see in this side we are getting the identity matrix. So P inverse this is equal to 7 minus 3 minus 2 1. This is your answer. Here you have to see this is the problem number 4. Again we want to find out the inverse of this matrix. So solution you have to see. Let P this is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7 and P equal to Pi. So 2, 3, 5, 7 this is equal to P, and then identity matrix of order 2 means 1 0 0 1. Again here we are using the elementary column transformation. Then first step, here what is given 2 and this 2 we want to make here, this is the 1. So in first column we are going to do 1 by 2 C1. Then what we will get? 1 by 2 C1 means this is become 1 and here this is become 5 by 2. In second column there is no change, and in this side also have to apply the same operation, means this is become 1 by 2 and here 0 and 0, this is the 1. Now with the help of this we want to make this 0. So in C2 you have to do C2 minus 3 C1. Then what we will get? In first column there is no change, this is the 5 by 2, and here you have to see when you are going to do this C2 means 3 minus 3 into 1 means this is become 0. So here this is the 0, and in this side C2 means this is the 7 minus 3 into 5 by 2. So this is the 14 minus 15 by 2 means minus 1 by 2 will get. This is equal to P. In this side what we will get? This is the 1 by 2 and here this is the 0, and here we will get this is the C2 means 0 minus 3 by 2 means minus 3 by 2 here we will get, and in this side we will get a 1. Now here if we want to make 1, so we are going to apply this column operation, means in C2 if we want to do minus 2 times C2 means in C2 we are going to multiply by minus 2. Then what we will get? In first column there is no change, in second 0 multiplied by minus 2 means 0, and minus 1 by 2 into minus 2 means we will get 1. This is the P, and here also in first column there is no change, but in second column when you are going to multiply minus 3 by 2 into 2, so we will get plus 3, and then after this is the minus 2. After that here we want to introduce 0. Then in first column we are going to do C1 minus 5 by 2 C2. Then this is 1 minus 0 means that is simply 1, and here you have to see C1, this is the 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 into 1 means this is the cancel out means 0. So here we will get 0, and then after this is the 0 and 1, and this is equal to P. In this side you have to see C1, this is the 1 by 2, then minus 5 by 2 into 3 means 2 LCM. Then after what we will get? 1 minus 15 means here 14 by minus 14 by 2 means we will get here minus 7, and then after here this is become 5, and then this is the 3, and here minus 2. Now here you have to see in this side what we are getting, this is the identity matrix. So inverse of P means P inverse, this is equal to minus 7 3 5 minus 2 1 7 4, and here again we are going to apply elementary column transformation. Then P, this is equal to Pi, here this is the 2 1 7 4, and this is equal to P, here 1 0 0 1. Again you have to move in clockwise direction, means in the direction we are going to move, and first element means this we want to make 1, so you have to apply this. In C1 we are going to do C1 minus C2, means C1 minus C2 means 2 minus 1 we will get 1. So here I have to see this is the 2 minus 1 means 1, and then 7 minus 4 we will get 3, and here 1, this is the 4. Again this is the P. Then here also when you are going to apply, so this is the 1 minus 0 means 1 and 0 minus 1 means minus 1, and here 0 and 1. Now I have to see this, we want to make 0. Then how this is become 0 means in C2, if you are going to do C2 minus C1, then what we will get? 1, 3 in first column there is no change, and 1 minus 1 0, and 4 minus 3 this is the 1, and this is equal to P. Here 1 minus 1, then 0 minus 1 means minus 1, and here minus 1 plus 1 means we will get 2. After that you have to see here this is 1, so there is no problem, but here 3 is given, so that 3 is replaced by 0. So we are going to apply this column operation, means in C1 we want to do C1 minus 3 C2. Then what we will get? So 1 minus 3 into 0 means 1 we will get, and here 3 means C1, this is the 3 minus 3 into 1 means this will become 0. So here this is the 0, and then after this is the 0, and then after this is the 1, and here this is the P. In this side again you have to apply the same. So here what we will get? 1, and then after minus 3 into minus 1 means we will get here 4, and then after here we will get minus 1 is given, minus 1 into 3 into this is the 2, so this is what we will get, minus 7, and then after here minus 1, then after this is the 2. Again this is the identity matrix. So P inverse, this is 4 minus 1 minus 7, and then after this is the 2. This is the problem number 15, and we want to find out the inverse of this matrix, means this is the square matrix of order 3 is given. So solution you have to see, let P, this is equal to 2 2 3 minus 3 2, then minus 2, and here this is the 3 3, and then after this is the 2. Here to see again there are the two methods for finding the inverse of this 3 by 3 matrix. First one, elementary row transformation. If you are using the elementary row transformation, then this element you have to make the 1, and then after with the help of this other you have to make both the elements in this and this you have to make the 0, and then this element means this is the element of the second row and second column, means A22 you have to make the 1, and then this element and this you have to make the 0, and then after you have to see that this element means this is the element of the third row and third column, means you have to make this, and with the help of this you have to make other two 0. But when you are going to apply the column transformation, in column transformation you have to make this one first, and with the help of this you have to make other two element, means this minus 3 and 3 you have to make the 0, and then second again you have to make 1, and then with the help of this one you have to make this 0 and this 0, and last one you have to make this one, and with the help of this you have to make other two elements 0. So here we are going to use elementary column transformation for finding the inverse of this matrix. So by elementary column transformation we are going to find out the inverse of this. So let P, this is equal to Pi. So P, this is given 2 minus 3 3, 2 2 minus 3, then 3 minus 2 2, this is given, and this is equal to P. I means this is the identity matrix, means 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. Here you have to see we want to introduce here 1. So first step, what we are going to do, we are simply interchanging this first and third column, we are going to interchange. After interchanging, what we will get means we are applying this C1, we are interchanging with C3, then this is become 3, and here this is become what, 3, then after this is the, this is not the minus 3, yeah, this is the 3, and then after this is the 3, and then after this is the 2, and here this is the minus 3, 2, minus 2, and then this is become 2, 2, and then after this is the 3, and this is equal to in this side P, this is 0, 0, 1, and here 0, 1, 0, and then after this is the 1, 0, 0. Now here have to see, we want to introduce 1. So what we are doing in C1, we are doing C1 minus C3. So this is become 3 minus 2, this is the 1, 3 minus 2, again this is the 1, 2 minus 3, this is the minus 1, here I write 3, 2, minus 2, and then 2, 2, this is the 3. Here this is the P. In this side, this is the 0 minus 1, means this is the minus 1, and here 0, this is the 1, here 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. After that you have to see, we are going to apply in C2, we are going to do C2 plus 3 times C1, and in C3 we are going to do C3 minus 2 times C1. Then what we will get, then this is become 1, and in C2 we are doing plus 3 times C1, means minus 3 plus 3, this is become 0, and in C3 matlab 2 minus 2 into 1, then this is also become 0. Here we are having the 1, then this is the 5, then here this is the 0, and then this is become minus 1, and here then this is the minus 5, and then this is the 5. In this side P, this is minus 1, and then this is become minus 3, this is the 3, and here 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, minus 2. Now after that you have to see, we want to make this element 1. So what we are going to do means in C2, means in second column, we are going to do C2 by 5. Then what we will get, this is the 1, 1, minus 1, 0, this is the 5 by 5 means 1, and here this is the minus 5 upon 5 means minus 1, this will be 0, 0, 5. And then this is the P. Here up to see, this is the minus 1, 0, 1, then this minus 3 by 5, this is the minus 3 by 5, and then this is the 1 by 5, and then this is the 3 by 5, here this is the 3, 0, minus 2. Now after that, with the help of this one, we want to, because this is the 0, no problem, we want to make this 0. So in C1, what we are going to do, C1 minus C2. So this is become, when you are applying this operation C1 minus C2, so this is the 1, and here 1 minus 1, this is the 0, and here also this is the minus 1 plus 1, this is the 0, and then this is the 0, 1, minus 1, 0, 0, 5. In this side P, this is become here you have to see this is the -1 and this is become the plus 3 by 5 means we'll get 2 by 5. Here this is the -1 by 5 and here this is become 2 by 5. Here same you have to write 3 by 5, 1 by 5, then 3 by 5, and here this is the 3, 0, -2. Now after that what we are going to do, we want to make this 1. So in C3 what we are going to do, 1 by 5 of C3. So this is become 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, -1, and here this is the 0, 0, this is the 5 upon 5 means this is the 1. Now in this side this is the P, here this is the -2 by 5, and here this is the -1 by 5, this is the 2 by 5, this is the -3 by 5, this is the 1 by 5, this is the 3 by 5. Here you have to see this is become 3 by 5 means 0.5 means 0, and here this is the -2 by 5. Now after that we are going to apply this column operation, means C2, this is the C2 plus C3, means is first and second and third column we are going to add. So what we will get, 1, here this is the 0, 0, and here you have to see this is the 0, 1, and then this is become 0, and here this is the 0, 0, 1. In this side this is the P, this is -2 by 5, -1 by 5, 2 by 5, this is become 0, and here this is become 1 by 5, this is become also 1 by 5, and here this is the 3 by 5, 0, and then after this is the -2 by 5. So here you have to see in this side this is the identity matrix of order 3. So the value of P inverse is, means P inverse, this is equal to -2 by 5, 0, 3 by 5, -1 by 5, this is the 1 by 5, 0, this is the 2 by 5, 1 by 5, -2 by 5.